Akwesasne Connect.
Welcome to Akwesasne Connect, Akwesasne TV's newest talk show. I'm your host, Karonhianonha Francis. In this episode, I welcome Akwesasne actor Will LaFrance to talk about his journey on stage and in film. After starring in the short film, See How Easy That Was, Will was nominated for Best Actor in the 2016 World Music and Independent Film Festival. Join us for the newest episode of Akwesasne Connect. So Will, how are you doing today?
Very well, thanks for having me on.
So, tell me about where your journey started with acting. You know, when did it all start for you?
Well, it started for me at, I was going to school over in Cornwall at General Vanier, and I took an acting class, or drama class on a whim, just kind of like, you know, I'd taken band a lot before that point, and then I decided to take it on a whim, basically just to see what it was all about, and ended up falling in love with it, and yeah, it's it started a lot with my drama teacher, Miss Merkley, there over at GV, and she just set me on my path, and I've been on it ever since.
So what happened after high school? Where did you decide to go?
Well, right out of high school, I decided to go to Algonquin College, and I took their 2-year theater arts program, and it was great. It was so much packed into 2 years. A lot of, well, like you take away what you want to take away from that thing, and I came in with the mentality that I wanted to soak up as much information as I could. So I did, and I felt like I did pretty well for myself coming out of Algonquin, and like I took away a lot of stuff, everything that I wanted to, basically.
Like, can you explain to the audience, for those who might not have seen it, what your film See How Easy That Was is about?
Okay. Well, I played the lead role of James, and he's really going through. Well, we come into his life at a point where he's really struggling with, you know, wanting to keep going, and he's really questioning just why he's doing stuff, kind of thing, you know. There's a lot of internal struggle that he's having at this moment in time. It all takes place in an alleyway, and he hits this emotional point where he's at a crossroads, where he's not sure if he should, you know, keep on going, keep living, or if he should, you know, just end it right then and there. And there's a homeless man who comes and starts attacking him, and he doesn't really know why. He wants to be nice to this guy because he sees that he's struggling, and, you know, because James is struggling himself, he's trying to offer the help that he thinks that he needs. But you know, and a lot of James's internal emotions, his struggles are projected onto this guy, projected onto the homeless guy, and throughout the film, you come to realize that this homeless man isn't exactly what he's supposed to be. I don't want to give everything away, but yeah, you come towards the end. There's a twist that involves the homeless man, and you know, everything just kind of snaps into clear perspective, and then it's one of those like aha moments in the film. But yeah, I took it mainly because of the commentary it has about mental illness, because I'm pretty you know, suicide prevention. That's kind of my thing, and you know, doing a movie that deals with these kind of things is what drew me to the project in the first place. So yeah, being able to show that and just like, you know, bring that kind of aspect into what the movie is mainly about is good.
Yeah. And with that, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned for more.
Akwesasne Connect.
We've been doing the health food store for about 22 years now. Any type of food, any type of supplement, I've got it. We have a very, very large selection of your wheat-free, gluten-free. We have a very large weight loss section. We have 16 feet of protein shakes. Healthy Way, herbal knowledge spoken here.
Whether it's for business or just a getaway, Cape Air is your wings in the Northeast. Cape Air serves 17 destinations throughout the Northeast, including Ogdensburg, Messina, and Saranac Lake in New York, Rutland in Vermont, and Lebanon in New Hampshire. Enjoy fast, frequent flights and easy access to your connections through Boston and Albany. Cape Air connects you to the Northeast and the world. Book today at capeair.com or call 800-CAPE-AIR and enjoy the ride.
Akwesasne Connect.
So where did the opportunity come from with See How Easy That Was?
I got that role. It was all luck for me, basically. There's this online actors database in Ottawa where they directors can go on, look at headshots and demo reels, and just approach people to come and audition for them. And I got approached by the director. Her name is Marina Bruno, and she was just, hey, I'd like you to audition for my film, see how it goes. So I self-taped an audition, sent it off to her, and yeah, I was lucky enough to get that role. And but she was really going out on a whim to bring me in on that short because we had never met before that point. I'd never even heard her name. I'm surprised she even heard about me.
Yeah.
So I was really, really lucky to get on with a good script, a good director, good cast, good crew. Like everything really came together, and it was incredible to be part of that.
So what was the transition like going from stage to screen?
Well, it's so different. Like you don't think it's different, but it really is. Because with film and stuff, you reset for like you'll set up a scene for like hours just to get like 30 seconds of action, right? But on stage, you start and you don't stop till it's done. It's a lot of it's really organic. Everything flows. As an actor, you really go on the journey with those characters that you're playing, just because you never really get the chance to step out of them. But with film, it's really start and stop. It's really it's strobe-like acting, right? You have to be able to just go on a dime like that. And with this film, I know it was kind of hard for me because there was really intense emotions that were going on in there. And to be able to jump in and out of that was something, like I've had a lot of practice with it, but with that range of motion, it was quite the challenge, but it all worked out in the end, I think.
So which do you prefer, stage or screen?
Well, more so lately I've been sticking to film, just because I've done 30 plays, I'd say, about in my career. And at a certain point you just want to start doing something different. You want to like challenge yourself more. And being in film, I'm still learning. Every day I'm on set, I'm learning something new about how I act and what kind of actor I am and how to like play to a camera and stuff like that. It's a different energy. I guess it really depends on what you're looking for, I guess. I know nowadays I prefer screen, but I'm really dying to get a good script and a good role to go back on stage again.
Well, something must be working, because how does it feel to be nominated for Best Actor?
Oh, it's pretty incredible, because I didn't even realize that the film had been sent out to this festival. And so I think I was grabbing lunch with a friend of mine, and we were just about to sit down, and I get the message from the director. She's like, "Oh, by the way, you have been nominated for this award at this international festival." And I was just, wait, what? What? It's like, I didn't even realize that this was like, and it was, it's been nuts ever since then. I've been trying to raise money and stuff to go, because it's pretty expensive, and it's just, I'm surprised at how many people actually kind of care, because doing my thing, I've been kind of self-contained and just trying to focus on what I can do, and I don't really give myself a chance to notice how people react to what I do. But with this one, the response has been so overwhelmingly positive from the community, from my friends, from everyone who kind of knows my story and my journey from it. It's been really, really great.
So I hear the film festival this year is on a cruise ship. How does it feel to be a part of that?
Oh man, I like I said, right, I can't really believe it still sometimes. Usually the festival is held in Washington, D.C. It's just a couple theaters that they get around there. It's the first year they're doing it on a cruise ship, and it really ups the ante a lot, because it's high class kind of establishment. And I was looking at some pictures of the actual cruise ship and the theaters where a lot of the stuff will be happening, and it's kind of scary, but I'm excited. I'm really, really excited.
So where can this film be seen?
You can find it on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's online. We have the full version. We have a shorter version, because we submitted it it premiered at the Digi60 Film Festival in Ottawa. And that one, it has to be 5 to 6 minutes, I think, and ours ran at 7, so we had to cut it down and cut some stuff out. So we have a shorter version, the longer version, and we have a making of on there, which is you get to see
behind the scenes.
You get to see what I'm like on a set, and we had way too much fun on that set.
And we're going to take a quick commercial break, so stay tuned for more.
Akwesasne Connect.
Brassoir's Pizzeria and Lounge, home of the award-winning wings. Whatever your family is hungry for, Brass Horse Pizzeria can serve it up. From subs and wraps and the famous award-winning jumbo wings. Call today at 518-358-6122, pickup or delivery. If you're looking for a relaxing night out, maybe catch a game or pay-per-view fight, the Brass Horse Lounge is the place to head. Friendly faces, relaxing environment, and the patio is now open. Brass Horse Pizzeria and Lounge.
At Milani's, we're really proud of our Cub Cadet mowers. They make very dependable, very durable mower. They've got 62 models of lawn mowers. If you're mowing a half an acre or 10 acres, we got a machine that'll do exactly what you need it to do. You can get the zero turns with the steering wheel or the lap bar. We've got a 1969 Cub Lowboy outside that really speaks to the durability and dependability of Cub Cadet. They're an American company made in the United States, and we're really happy to have them as our primary lawn and garden equipment.
Akwesasne Connect.
So can you tell us what's next for you?
Well, I'm recently cast in a short that we're supposed to shoot in a few weeks. It's called Morning Glory. It's kind of like a crime comedy kind of thing, and I play, I guess, a henchman, who's on the hunt for some guy who owes him money. It's funny, I've played in a movie similar to this, but I was the guy who they were looking for, so it's nice for me to get to the other side of that kind of character dynamic there. So that's been kind of nice for me. And right now, I'm just kind of seeing where it goes. You know, I'm looking at finding an agent, looking at potentially going union within the next year or so. But really, we'll see what happens after the festival. I'm really looking forward to networking and meeting a lot of, industry people, because that's what the whole festival is about. It's about giving emerging actors like me and the chance for bigger exposure to people within the entertainment industry. So I'm just, everything I'm doing now is building up to the festival, and I can't wait.
So for those that might not know what union is, could you further explain that?
Yeah, sure. Well, the union that I'm looking at is ACTRA. It's I'm not exactly sure what it stands for, but it's part of SAG, like the Screen Actors Guild, and they're really just there to look out for you on set, because if you're freelancing this stuff, you're really at the mercy of the people who are in charge. They're in charge, you get as much as they want to pay you. But with ACTRA and the union and stuff, they make sure that you get a proper wage and you get benefits, and they're really just looking out for your career the whole time.
Is there anything else you'd like to touch on or let the audience know?
We're in the process of organizing a fundraising event for the film, so I can get to the festival, because, as I said, it's really expensive, and it's hard for me to pay being a student. So we're organizing that in Akwesasne within the next few weeks. We're still working on the venue and stuff, but we're planning on showing the film and doing a little talk back with me and maybe the director and the other co-star. I'm trying to bring them down, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're hoping to get that going soon. We'll get refreshments, popcorn, show the movie, answer some questions for people, and we'll see how that goes. And I guess just that, I wouldn't be where I am right now without the support of the people around me. I'm really, really lucky that my friends, my family, and everyone who I've worked with has been incredibly supportive of everything that I've been setting out to do since high school. So I really decided to pursue this as a career when I was in grade 11, so I was pretty early. And yeah, my family has been overwhelmingly supportive. All my friends, everyone who I've worked with even, has been like, you keep going with this thing. So I want to thank all of them. They all know who they are. There's too many people to list, because I feel like I got my own little village behind me here helping me out. So I just want to thank all of them for everything that they've done for me, because I wouldn't be here without them.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming in today.
Well, thanks for having me.
And that's going to wrap up our episode for today. I'm Karonhianonha Francis, and this is
Akwesasne Connect.